In Alberta, the Siksika First Nation is bracing for a possible spike in new cases of COVID-19. The number of people being checked for infections has skyrocketed. Our Steve Niles is looking into the story for us today. So what's happening on the First Nation, Steve?
Michael, within about a week, the number of people being investigated for having COVID-19 on the Siksika First Nation has grown by more than 300%. We have some numbers that we can show you to illustrate what is happening there. There are 258 possible cases on that First Nation, that up from 58 not that long ago. So not only a huge increase, but there's only about 7,500 people on this First Nation. So that's about 1 in 30. So while most of the country, in particular, most of Alberta is seeing COVID-19 go away, not on this First Nation. They're seeing a rising number of cases, and at this time, it's not exactly clear what is happening. The large increase has led local officials to re-implement some of the measures from the early days of COVID-19. Chief Crowfoot said while the province is allowing gatherings of up to 200 people, that First Nation says they're going to try to limit it to 10 people or less. The Reserve recently held a Sundance. Now, it's not believed, however, that is related to this outbreak, although it is something that they are investigating. They did say, however, that everybody who attended that Sundance had previously tested negative. Will people be following the rules of 10 people or less? That it remains to be seen. Here's Chief Crowfoot on that.
We know people do have freedom of choice, but our job is to make them aware of all those choices and make them aware of the consequences, because that's one thing they don't have is freedom of consequence. Isolate. Do your part to protect the nation. We're all in this together. It's going to take the cooperation from all of Siksika to contain this virus.
Okay, so cooperation, isolation, some key words there, Steve. But talk to us about testing, because, of course, that is also a key element in trying to stop an outbreak.
Perhaps the most key element, testing those who are not only showing symptoms, but those who don't have symptoms as well. They could be the asymptomatic carriers, which we have heard so much about over the past time. However, at this time, Siksika First Nation is only testing those who have illness. This is a tweet that we can show you that illustrates part of the issue that they are facing right now. Temporary suspension in testing others who do not have illness symptoms because of a limited supply of throat swabs. Now, this tweet was put up on their Twitter page yesterday, waiting to get an update from them today whether or not they've been able to secure more throat swabs. An issue getting testing kits has been an issue right across the country. For the time being, though, Chief Crowfoot says they will resume testing everybody on Tuesday. In the meantime, as you heard, he's asking everybody to please stay inside. Michael?
Okay, Steve, thank you.
You're welcome.